moment in the mirror, seeing black and white. Like who is me and who is gonna take me over? My soul is my soul in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and now there's darkness in the chaos. Try to see the light, hope the positives will pay off. Ain't no time for stressing when the time is of this essence. Take these two fists and swing them back into your direction. Woo! Cause that's the way I got it. And don't the sound of doom always sound so melodic. Looking to the future, know the end is coming near. Even though I'm standing tall in the face of all this fear. Clear vision, serving life like a sentence. Gotta stay strong, that's the reason I'm so vicious. A barking dog, take it all, never fall. You ringing for the champ, and I'm the one who get the call. So let me tell you a little something about this life. You can commit to the game and you can commit to fight. But the thing is that with every passing of the night, nobody actually makes it out of this world alive. So what you gotta do is put your powers to the test. Time is passing, so you better spend your time the best. So who you gonna be when the reaper come knocking? Actions speak louder than words, so stop talking. Yeah, so watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I won't change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Yeah, so watch me break out of this cage. I fight now, I won't change. Yeah, and it's the passing of the days. So get back and just get up out my way. Woo! Chemical catalyst, rattling, never hazardous. Subdued by all my memories, but never been a pacifist. So quick to put up the fist, it's hard to resist, but I just might lose control. So shoot, and I never do miss. I gotta take risk if I wanna have. I know the end is coming near, even though I'm standing tall in the face of all this fear. Clear vision, serving life like a sentence. Gotta stay strong, that's the reason I'm so vicious. A barking dog, take it all, never fall. You ringing for the champ, then I'm the one who get the call. So let me tell you a little something about this life. You can commit to the game and you can commit to fight. But the thing is that with every passing of the night, nobody actually makes it out of this world alive. So what you gotta do is put your powers to the test. Time is passing, so you better swing your time the best. So who you gonna
Let's go! Insect!
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not for me!
Don't underestimate me. Pleased to meet you. Let's begin.
Okay, come on. And now it's time.
Let's go. No limit. I'd do it if I were you.
It's all coming up ready!
Pleased to meet you.
When it comes to retro gaming, I'll always be there just to play it. Who doesn't want to have like a cabinet in the house and people just play on it without spending quarters?
It looks like the games are running fine. I feel like it's gonna be great.
It feels really good. Feels like I'm back in arcades.
It felt smooth. It felt like back in the day.
So I would say it's definitely something that I would purchase for sure. It's Arcade 1-Up, Arcade Perfect right there.
Arcade 1-Up.
Pre-order now.
Get ready!
It's your passion, you're on the road.
This is your
Coming up! Step on it! This could be the end! Oh my day! Of my destiny, you can't escape! You order the full takedown! This has become tedious! Mere puppets!
Just to be the one, just to be the one, just to be the one. Fight your way to the top, it's just beginning better. Fight your way to the top, to be the one you gotta give it everything that you got. You know you got some fire, let it burn through the night. Be the one. Fight your
If you stand in my way, I will kill you.
No need for talk. Let's do this. Round one. Fight!
Welcome, guys, to the Capcom Pro Tour online tournament here. We're doing Latin America and South. This will be the second edition of that. I'm bringing it to you live. My name is Sammy Fish.
And I'm Vicious. We've got quite a lineup, actually. We haven't done this since about May 12th. We had the Latin America South region qualifier number 1, where Brolinho took first. And already lined up in the top 8, we have 4 returning players. Other than Brolinho, we have Zenith, who took 3rd, respectively. We have Stunner, who placed 5th. And Picaro, who placed 7th, I believe, tied for 7th.
Yeah, so you can see the bracket on your screen right now. You see where those guys are sitting in the bracket. First game we're going to have up for you is Brolinho versus Picaro. After that, Inquisitor versus Stunner. On the bottom side, we have the Griffin Mask, which is a name close to my heart, versus Shingo Lex, and then Zenith versus Pro Sub.
Now, right off the bat, you see that in the winner's semis. You got Brolinho versus Picaro.
Yeah.
Brolinho, tried and true Necalli, has dabbled around with the likes of Ibuki, Bison, and then on the other hand, you have DT Picaro, who I believe still uses what, Bison?
Bison, Dictator, yeah. And so that'll be a good one. That's a very hands-on matchup. If you say so myself.
Yeah, so I'm kind of curious. You know, you had the tied for 7th player from the last online qualifier versus the #1 seed. Not only that, but like probably the #1 spot participant for the Latin America South region, going head-to-head right off the bat for the first match.
Yeah.
And these are 3 out of 5 all the way through. If you're gonna get a confirmation.
We'll try to get that for you in a second.
Yep.
Yeah, we got nods. Yeah. All right,
Cool.
sick. We're going to call it like that for now. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Obviously, Brian, very big name on the south side of Latin America. I think he's pretty much the guy that we always look to represent that region, right? Like in big tournaments, whenever he shows up, he's like, oh, that's the guy, right?
Yeah, when it comes to South American representation, coming from like Brazil side, you always kind of have eyes on Brolinho. He's been kind of that threat coming out the woodwork. You had stuff like E-League, him representing himself well for the Capcom Cup.
Yep.
So he's always been one of those threats. But for some reason, at the same time, it's like, you think since he's playing Necalli, some people are just like, it's, not really much to take in. But he's been doing super well with the character.
Necalli's still
despite
very
all
good.
The changes. Yeah,
Necalli's still very good.
He's still a problem.
Yeah, and he's still like, and for me, Necalli is like, feels like the Ryu of Street Fighter V. Like he just has everything. He doesn't have a fireball, but fireballs aren't really, the biggest deal in that. Like how many characters have good fireballs that make your entire game, right? Sagat. I hope we get to see some Sagat. I want to see a surprise pick.
Fireballs, actually.
You named 2 out of like a roster of like 30.
Yeah. Akuma has amazing fireballs.
Akuma has amazing fireballs.
It knocks down.
True. It does knock down.
We have at least possibly 2 in the top 8 for you lined up.
Yeah. I like to see some good fireball game, but it does go to say that, this game really is about getting in that like one character range and sort of scrapping it out.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite part of the game, honestly. When things go wild and unpredictable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Necalli excels in that.
He excels in the scramble.
Yes.
Absolutely. Being able to use like command grabs and whatnot. And, his normals go so far.
The one thing is like they don't like look like they go that far, but they all have phenomenal hitboxes, right? And so they can really cover a lot of space very well. You don't have to worry about, getting crushed one way or another.
Oh, speaking of crushes, we've been talking about Necalli majority of the time. Now tell me about Bison. Coming off of an Evo win.
Who expected that? A Bison win?
Sports Problem X.
No one. I don't think I expected. No offense to Problem X. Like phenomenal player, has been getting top 8 all year long. Even got top 8 at E-League as well, if I recall correctly. I just did not expect a Bison because he's got some bad matchups, and usually you don't think of those characters as Evo winning champion characters.
Sure, right. Anywhere like below the top 5 spectrum, it's kind of tough.
Yeah,
I mean that's been like the argument or like the meta for quite some time now. But I feel like there's a lot of players that it's not like the insurgence of Bison afterwards. But it's just kind of like justifying, like, hey, you can't complain because this character won Evo, right? It's one of those things.
It's true,
Usually people would hop on back then when the forums were available. People would be like, how do you play this character? I haven't really seen that thus far.
No, I think a lot of people, nobody's clamoring to go pick up Bison right now, right? Like, everybody is just like, sick, Bison won Evo.
I have no excuses now.
Yeah, I just, or all those people who play against Bison as regularly as their partner, they just go, man, your character is so good. Your character is so good.
I hate
that. Can't.
I hate that. It's disgusting.
Got absolutely no excuses anymore.
All right, here we go. Brolinho versus DT Picaro. And again, one of them has the ultimate Grandmaster, the newest.
Oh. Has anybody has the Warlord yet?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet either. That's why I asked. Oh, that crossed up.
That was kind of nasty. Already into the corner is Brolinho. And Picaro playing it right, too. Giving him a little bit of space, forcing the errors on Brolinho's behalf, but Brolinho already in V-Trigger can be a huge threat. This comeback is always possible with the likes of Necalli.
Yeah, and he's got that V-Trigger too, so you're going to see a lot of that V-Trigger 2 fireball, so good at keeping people locked down. And with a character like Bison who doesn't really have like a meterless reversal, that is something to be afraid of. Oh, do it again.
And again, Picaro just hanging out here. Not really going to be... it's not going to be a big problem for Picaro. he's going to get some opportunities to build meter as well if he ends up blocking and whatnot. Using strings like that into scissor kick, he's slowly building up his resources while forcing the errors, and there it is. Ooh.
Ooh, got checked. Back up afterwards.
He split
yes.
the bar again.
Oof. Oh no, this is bad.
Command grab. It's got to be.
It's gonna
That's
be
how
it.
goes.
Oh no.
Oh, he waited forever.
Just gets out of dodge. Ooh, we waited.
Didn't I? We both knew that the comeback was going to happen.
We
It's
knew
very
it was
much
gonna
so
happen.
possible. Don't let this man breathe. Oh, great call out, too. Just in case he missed the normal, always buffering the DP just in case.
Scissors over the sweep. Trying to control that range right in front of him.
Plus frames after that. Blocked scissor kick. Anti-air jab. Crouch jab, still a thing. Oh, very slick. A slight mishap from Picaro. Berlino taking full advantage of that.
Oh, just still pressing buttons afterwards. Fireball, dunk him.
Raw activation.
Yeah, surprising actually. You had a little bit of life to give in order to like activate on hit or block, but just
What a scramble! And Berlino still manages to get the execution on the right side. He's dead. That was amazing.
That's a lot of patience from Berlino, like in that entire both rounds, because he just waited. He was down both rounds and waited for his moment and took it like right when he needed to. That was impressive.
And what's super interesting is that as he did the EX head stomps and the reversal, right, he dashed under and dashed back over and still managed to get the same side. I would have flubbed that up for sure.
Man, that means he like probably dashed forward and then
he saw
like
it.
dashed back like on purpose. Otherwise, you like I'm trying to think of a situation where he like he did that on accident. I can't think of it.
No,
you messed
definitely
that up.
not. Like, so it was actually technically a devil's reverse, right?
Right.
He still had to cover it just in case it was a stomp, and then go back over to punish the head stomp, right? So I feel like that was what his mindset was going into that.
Yeah. The thing I haven't said yet is that people might have studied up Bison more after Problem X winning Evo, right?
Yes.
And saying that this isn't a character I can take lightly anymore. He won Evo. This is a character that will threaten me into tournament.
Oh my
God. Boy. But Rolinho saying something else about that. I don't got to worry about this character.
He's got plenty of dashes to work with, man.
3 rounds up.
Oh, no DP that time. He wasn't ready for it. He was just sitting there to block, I guess.
Slide from downtown.
Oh, full punish. Yeah, target combo.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The glass is broken. One more for stun. Yeah, he
I
is
knew
that
it.
kind
I
of guy
knew
to
it.
do
I knew it.
When he has a decent lead, he's definitely one to feel himself.
Yeah. Picaro also. Oh, no. You got to clean this up, man. Oh, no.
One. Sweep. No, he's going to go for the damage.
Broly.
All right, so. Plus frames afterwards, and he lets it rip. Yes.
Ooh, no. Oh, no. Don't you command grab?
It might have been. It was a counter.
It might have been. It might have been.
I rarely see Berlino drop actual meaties, so it might have been an attempt for a command grab, and Picaro might have hit him out of it.
There you go. Jump-ins again. Now here's exactly where he wants them, right? Move that range where he can backdash.
Oh, such a tricky angle. All right. He tried to go for the throw a little bit too far out. Good interruption from Picaro, finding his way out the corner, but here comes that forward throw. Berlino checking him again with the heavy stuff.
Yeah, full CA on his side, too. So one more confirm for Berlino. That'll be it. Ooh.
It touched. It touched.
That was scary. It's a very common activation route for Bison players.
Plus frames afterwards. Still remains the advantage. Oh, and he switches the sides on him 2 times in a row.
Oh, went for the jump on this one. Uses a bar. So that CA no longer a way to win it, but the activation!
Instant overhead jump jab.
The activation to recognize where he is and then gives him ample amount of time to know what exactly to do in order to get the win there. That was impressive.
I always think that there was like time for Bison to recover normally off of that neutral jump.
You
Like,
think
if he
so?
didn't press the button,
Maybe.
I don't know.
It
was
just
like a
it didn't look like he got anti-aired, right?
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
but at
it
the same
was-
time, it worked out. Like, what do I know?
I mean, we're not in top 8.
We're not definitely not top 8. We're also not in South America though, so that's you know.
What does that mean? What does
that means Broly got lucky, baby.
I don't know about all that. I was all calculated. What do you mean? 2-0
Brolinho. He's lucky I'm not there. He needs to see my Sagat.
Oh, jeez. I don't know about all that. Too much. Too much. Senor Fish, calm down over there. Brolinho up 2-0 against Picaro. Huge changeup, too.
Yeah, what's really impressive with Brolinho is got that closeout mentality, right? Like, he has the ability to know what he needs to do in order to finish the rounds.
And he's always been like that since his inception in Season 1.
Yeah, it makes him a phenomenal tournament player. This is a wraps for him. Used the command grab to build a little bit of extra bar.
A ton. Already looking at set point for Brolinho. A lot more active on offense. Before, he was kind of testing out the grounds with Picaro to kind of see what he was about in the first round, or the first game, actually. You know, almost lost that first round. Huge comeback. And now it's just all Brolinho, but Picaro trying to find some offense of his own now.
Using those plus frames? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't want anything to deal with that. Tried to dunk, but a little bit too far.
Oh, yeah, he tried to catch him pressing buttons after that crouch jab, just to kind of test him a little bit to see how antsy he truly is. Brolinho activates
Oh
raw
my
DP.
god. My man knew.
And the slide walk up. Yo, breathe on him a little bit.
One more time? No, nice jump.
Oh, he
no,
dropped it.
that was it.
He dropped it. Big time drop from Picaro, and he didn't want it enough. Brolinho takes the set. 3-0. Very impressive stuff.
That was impressive, and really goes to show, you know, that I gotta say he's like a Street Fighter V like regular at this point, right? He's been playing through this game constantly. Street Fighter has been around. Was around in 4 for a little bit, right? Towards the end.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that being said, we've already established the first game in the top 8, but please don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. Let's go right back in the top 8. Don't go anywhere.